Hey, welcome back to the channel, y'all. So, tonight I want to talk about not giving an F. And I know we all know what I'm saying there. But let's talk about that for a second. I personally was someone who I didn't pride myself on it, but I very openly said that I didn't care about things. I didn't care about how people thought of me. I didn't care about what people's reactions were. I didn't care about what effect my actions had. And that's a very common thing we hear echoed through society these days. People say that they just don't care or that they don't give an F. Now, there's two sides to that coin. There's the authentic self side to that coin, and then there's the unauthentic side to that coin. And that's my belief. And I want to talk about why I believe that and how you can operate as your authentic self. You can be your authentic self and do good, be loving, be kind, do the right thing, and how that grants you, without you having to force it, it grants you the ability to not have to care about people's judgments or have to care about people's reactions if they were negative or if they thought negatively of you. Because you're doing genuine, authentic things as yourself. And you're doing good things. As opposed to saying that you don't care about people's reactions, negative or not, because you know it's a self preservation thing. You're doing things negatively. You're doing things in this kind of state of survival where you're trying to protect yourself from judgment. So you're telling yourself you don't care. Those are two very different things. And the one that you say you don't care about people's judgments or people's opinions or people's reactions, but you're preserving yourself, you're protecting yourself from fear or judgment, that one takes a lot of energy because you have to put a lot of energy into not caring about those things from the external world, from people's perspective. You actually put more energy into not giving a damn about that than if you were just acting in your authentic self, doing the right thing, showing up for yourself to voice your opinion or share something that you care about because you care about it, not because you want somebody else's approval. Going around and saying that we don't give a damn about things or other people's reactions is tricky if we're coming from a place of this disingenuous, kind of cold hearted behavior, because that leaves a wake of damage behind us and usually within us. Because again, we might know we're doing bad things, but we're saying we don't give a damn because, well, we don't want to have to face those things. We don't want to have to face whatever demon or whatever darkness is within us that's causing us to behave that way. So we try and protect ourselves. We try and wall ourselves off in this world of, I don't have to care. But instead, we're just isolating ourselves. We're just becoming these unpleasant people to be around. And instead, when we can work on those demons, we can work through those darknesses, we can break those self destructive behaviors, break those old patterns we used to live in, and free ourselves up to be our authentic selves and to be loving and kind and funny or however we are. Genuinely, we're then granted this freedom to not have to give a damn Because we're not worried about what we're actually doing. Because we're showing up for ourselves as the best version of ourselves. And we're showing up for the people around us as the best version of ourselves. And we're showing up as a genuine article. It doesn't need to be protected because we're comfortable as that genuine self. We're comfortable in that authenticity. But it takes work. It doesn't just happen, you know? I mean, sure, we could want it to happen all day long. We could be stuck in those self-destructive behaviors and say that we want to do that. Be that other person, that other version of ourselves that we know exists. But if we can't face those darknesses and let them go so that we can operate as our authentic selves, as our genuine selves, we're just going to keep being unhappy, right? I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I mean, I lived a lot of life like that, and it was really difficult. It was really painful. And I wouldn't wish that on anybody now. I would love to help somebody rise out of that mud and enjoy their life and enjoy being themselves and being comfortable with the beautiful person they get to be and the beautiful effect that that gets to have on the world. If you catch yourself saying that you don't give a damn or that you don't have to give a damn, ask yourself, are you doing that to protect something within you? To protect a fear or to protect a mistake that you may have made that you don't want to have to face? Because I'd bet, at least in my experience, if you're saying that you don't give a damn, it's because you just don't want to face something you may have done wrong. That was my experience in the past. And you find that as you operate as your authentic self, when you show up as yourself, you don't have to say that you don't give a damn, because it just kind of comes with the territory. You're operating at a whole different level of self, and you're not worried about those things because the things you are doing are genuine and real. And when you do make a mistake and it has some negative impact on somebody, even just for a moment, you notice it. And then you reconcile for it. You apologize. You correct it. And then you don't have to give a damn. But it doesn't weigh on you. And it shouldn't have to weigh on anybody. Those are just my thoughts on it. I hope that helped somebody, and I hope that gave somebody some perspective. If it did, leave me a comment. Let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you don't give a damn because you're living as your genuine self. I'd love to know. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, leave me a comment. Just say hi. Like the video or share it with somebody that you think may enjoy it. Thanks for watching tonight, guys. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Have a good night, y'all.